Right, now that you have your pages kind of set up, I'm going to go in there. We're going to actually start adding some content. So this is a block editor, which means that you use different blocks to create your content. They're all different kinds of blocks. So look and see what's going on. I recommend you open up the outliner over here on the left so you can tell what you're adding. You can more control over it. So the default block is going to be a paragraph block. That's a paragraph block. That's your default. So you can add more blocks. Right? Or if you want to edit a block, you can go over and you can click on the side. And if you click on your block, then you have more controls for that block that you added. So the block is highlighted, it's been chosen, and now I have different choices. I can change the text color, the background color. I can change the size of the text if I want. Right? And there's a menu on the top that you'll see. You can also play around with your block. So there's going to be two ways that you can alter your block once you put it in. It's going to be on the top ribbon up there. Sometimes it's floating. You can actually keep it on the top if you want, or over here on the right-hand bar. So there are two different places you can edit your blocks. All right, so that's my first block, it's a paragraph block. And then I pressed Enter for another block. Now I can press plus. I can choose what kind of block that is. Right, you can do it. You can just go right in there and you can choose it. I'm going to do an image block. So these are the images I have in my library. I'm going to choose that one. Again, this is a block, just like the paragraph block. So I can choose it, choose my different blocks. I can open up the little sidebar, or I can just go up to the top and do different things to it, right? I can edit it, again, right on the top menu, different things I can do. I can make it different sizes. I can crop it, again, or over here on the side. It's always good practice to put in some kind of a text in case someone's using a screen reader. They can't see it. I can change the aspect ratio of it to make sure that all my images are the same, either squares or whatever they are. They're all the same. So that's an image block. I can publish that and I'll preview that. Now we have some content. So that's what I've put in so far. Those are my two blocks. Again, I have a blank template, which is why there's no header or footer or anything like that. All right. I can actually move stuff around too if I want. All right, we're going to actually start off by adding some columns. Just start off by adding some columns. Right, as you can see, they look like they're side to side because there's enough room. So that's why they're looking up and down right now, because they're scrolling around. All right, so now we have my two blocks, my two columns, right? Because our menu is supposed to be two columns. I can make it to three. They're different. Again, they're different controls. Like everything else, you can control from over here on the side. So I'd say in my first column, I want to add a heading. So I go to heading, is drinks. Okay, and I decide that's not the right heading size. H1, H2, H3, H4, those are different size headings. So I can decide what size I want it. My heading block, again, I can change colors if I go and edit the block. Yep, these are the colors that I've chosen for my project, so I've copied that color. I'm going to change it. Right, so now I've changed the font on that over there in the block editor. Now I've gone over and edited the block. So there it is. Okay, so now here's my paragraph. I'm adding an image. Actually, it's an image block. I want a picture inside my menu, so I'm adding that. And there it is. So I have drinks. I have a picture. Okay, I can add some more text if I want. So I'm going to the paragraph block. Right underneath that, there are many different ways you can add a block. You can just press Shift and then slash and then type the name of it. Or you can go over here to the editor and add them. Okay, if I could spell lemonade, that'd be super helpful. All right. There's my description. Okay, again, I can change this around. I can just kind of play around with this so you get it kind of the way that you like it. All right, I can even do a column inside a column. So I put a column inside the column, and now I'm adding a heading. And now in the block here, I can add some words, or I can add another image, right? So you actually can put a column inside a column to get it more organized. So really use your columns. If you want some space on the left side, you can make 3 columns and just use the middle space, the middle column. This way to get some space on either side if you want. All right, and that's how you're going to get your blocks together.